Marriage line is a short line, always located at the mount of Mercury, starting from the edge of the palm and heading inside. 3 lines of marriage doesn't mean you will marry 3 times unless those lines are parallel, same size and length. Only the longest bold marriage line takes effect. Small faint lines are just for relationships. Islands and moles on the line are never good. If you have it, just stay in relationship and don't get married, not to damage your heart, your life. When will you get married? You can divide 6 equal segments of your marriage duration, or Mercury mount. Scale line in the middle between line of heart and the base of pinky is generally your age of 28. The scale line nearest to the line of heart is 14 and the next is 20. Scale after 28 is 35 and the last one is 44. You can estimate your age to get married with this scale. Bold and clean line of marriage curve up to the end of pinky is a good marriage line. The owner will have enjoyable marriage life without major worries. Everything is good. People with the marriage line curve up under the pinky are reluctant to get married. They think that marriage life is messy, and full of unnecessary trouble. They probably end up alone, and that's the way they want. When your marriage line is touching to your short line of success, no matter how poor you are, you will be filthy rich when you get married. You will get the best marriage life anyone can ever have. The one you get married is beautiful, wealthy, smarter, kind, Prince Charming, fairy tale, anyone can only ever dream of. But, when it's penetrated through the success line, you better don't get married if you have a good successful business. Because, your wealth, business, reputation, everything you have built up will be destroyed soon after you get married. Please be careful about that. People with the marriage line curved down to the heart line will have miserable marriage life. Problems with finance, health, love, etc. will be in their life, and they might even have divorce when they can't take anymore. Before you get married, please check your bride or groom palm, to make sure they don't have marriage line as shown in the image. Widows, widowers, used to have the marriage line curve down and cross through their heart line. In order to become a widow or widower, you have to die untimely for them. If you value your life, please do not forget to check that. People with the U-shape upside-down marriage line as shown, are unpredictable. Everybody know that you are going to married with this one, and unexpectedly you married to other, totally in the blind spot. You also know that you love this one, but somehow, you married to other without seeing it's coming. People with straight marriage line, without curving up or down, are coward. He or she really love you, but they don't want family responsibility. So hard to convince for marriage. If they get married, because you convince them good, again they are very unwilling to have children. Think about it. If you married to different nationality, and/or religion, and/or birthplace, the Y split at the tip of your marriage line will not harm your marriage. You guys might argue a lot, but you will have stable marriage. If you married to same nationality, religion, and birthplace, there is 70% chance that Y split will tear your marriage apart. Please be mindful about that. Once one of the Y splits is pointing straight down to the line of heart as shown, no matter what, you guys are going to get divorce. Nothing can stop that. When one of the Y split curves down, and touch to the heart line as shown, the owner, your wife or husband, will have affair with someone close, inappropriately. Watch him or her constantly for that. Y split at the beginning of the line has 2 different predictions. One is, the owner probably will have divorce at first marriage, but he or she will have good marriage after that. Other one is that, the owner can't make decision whom to marry. This one is beautiful, that one is rich, and other one is smart. doesn't know whom to choose, and probably he or she will end up alone. People with two parallel marriage lines, almost the same size and length, used to have two spouses simultaneously. Exception is that, their mother-in-law from his wife, or father-in-law from her husband, came to stay with them, and 70% chance he or she will not have another serious relationship. Otherwise, there will be parallel relationship for the owners. If there is a small line above marriage line, when is come to excitement, love and sex, the owners will never get their maturity. No matter how old they become, they will always get excited when they meet new beauty. Never faithful on their marriage. They will have affair for sure, whenever they have chance. People with a small line, below their marriage line, will lose their first true love. They will not have chance to marry their first love. Their heart might be broken for that. People with a small line, above and at the tip of their marriage line as shown, will have cancellation for their wedding, for some reason, after everything was arranged and planned. When that small line is below as shown, the owner will get married twice to the same person, or remarried again the same one after divorce. When your marriage line has some small vertical lines pointing upward as shown, you will have beautiful, enjoyable marriage life. Your life and business will get better and successful after marriage. When those small vertical lines pointing downward as shown, you will have unhappy marriage life. You might get divorce eventually. That's all for this video, folks. I hope that I help you out with your life. Take care now, bye bye then.